Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Jeff, you're tracking a bit of a cool down on the way, yes?
Yes, a little bit of a drop in temperature and even bigger drop in the humidity. Bottom line is going to feel a lot better out there as we take you through this second half of the work week. So some good changes on the way. The only downside, rain chances. They're going away as well. Let's take a look here at your forecast over the next 5 days. Not likely to see a drop now through the weekend. So what we currently have, which will update you on Wave 31 Triple Doppler in just a second, is going to be it for the time being. Here's the muggy meter though, and we'll focus on this. This is some great news. Comfortable range pretty well describes it. Starting tomorrow, continuing through at least Saturday. By the end of the weekend and on to next week, yeah, it'll get stickier again. It's midsummer here across the deep south, so we know that we can't keep the mugginess away for long. But hey, we got a nice 3 to 4 day stretch of it coming up, so enjoy it while it lasts. Now, this is not necessarily reflecting on a significant temperature drop-off. We will get some lower numbers the next couple days compared to what we have had, but as we work our way into mid-month for this weekend and beyond, well, the temperature outlook, unfortunately, is more heat, and we're going to be running above average. Could be flirting with 100. I think that'll be a possibility by the time we reach the weekend, and at least for the early going of next week. But at least through Saturday, humidity will not be a factor. We still have the rain out there right now. Wave 31 Triple Doppler picking up a narrow band of showers stretching across Marshall County, over the lake there, just outside of downtown Guntersville, heading into parts of Jackson County as well. We'll zoom in here a little bit closer. The wet weather showing up from High Top down through the Woodville area, Grant to very near Guntersville. All this is building its way off to the east, so Scottsboro, you'll likely see some rain here shortly. Guntersville and up the mountain there on top of Sand Mountain, Albertville area, also likely to pick up some showers. These are losing a little bit of their punch when they were coming through the greater Huntsville, Athens, Decatur area. They did bring some heavy downpours with them, but starting to see them become a little bit less intense as we're losing the daytime heating. All this is actually a factor of the remnants of Beryl, which is moving through parts of the Midwest, Ohio River Valley right now. Severe weather still a concern in Indiana and southwestern Ohio. Down to the south, we don't have the ingredients for severe weather, but what we do have is the blue line with the triangles. That's a cold front coming through, a cold front, as I like to say in summertime. Not really going to bring any sort of significant temperature drop off, but it is going to bring a noticeable change in the humidity. Here's the latest with the rainfall at 10 this evening. You can see it showing up here across northeast Alabama. Gone by morning. Some cloud cover when you step out in a few spots, but that will not linger very long tomorrow. By the midday hour, turning mostly sunny across the area, and other than a few puffy cumulus clouds tomorrow afternoon, should see a good bit of sunshine as we close out your Wednesday. Latest update on the tropics. I know Beryl has been the story for about a week now. The good news is there's nothing else we're watching. Gulf is pretty clear. Caribbean the same, and we look out into the Atlantic, there is nothing in the pipeline that we're concerned about. So at this point in time, no tropical development expected in the next 7 days, and maybe a little bit beyond that. Sometimes hear us talk about this in the summer season. Saharan dust, that is dust that comes from the Saharan desert in North Africa, and right now there's a lot of that through the tropical regions here from the Gulf, the Caribbean into the Atlantic, and the forecast shows there is going to be plenty of that around, so that is one of the main reasons why no expected tropical development here for at least the next week or so, and that's some good news after all the problems that Beryl has caused. For us tonight, we'll start to feel some of that drier air with temperatures dipping a bit more than they have into the 60s. Tomorrow we'll climb through the 70s in the morning, 82 at the noon hour, and with that northwest wind, low humidity, slightly lower temperatures. Still will be a little warm, but not too bad. 90 in Decatur. We'll go 88 in Scottsboro and Fayetteville tomorrow, 89 in Huntsville, and low 90s expected out toward the shoals. Here's your Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day. We will get a little bit hotter day by day by the time we hit the weekend, perhaps back into the upper 90s, but the low humidity keeps those mornings comfortable for the next several days. We do turn humid again early next week, and with the return of the moisture, so will the rain chances move back as well. Limited Monday, Tuesday, and then turning slightly higher on the chance for showers and thunderstorms again middle of next week. Notice the temperatures, though, they stay hot. Once that humidity gets back in here, Nicole, it's going to start to feel uncomfortable again, and we may be talking about more heat advisories around here by the start of next week.
All right, we know you'll keep us posted.
Yep.
Jeff, thank you. Celebrate